2 in the morning. The room is dead silent, save for the faint, rhythmic tap of a thumb against glass. Mark stares, his face washed out in a harsh, cold blue glow. He swipes right, then left, then right again. His eyes remain fixed, scanning profiles with mechanical precision, searching for a spark that refuses to ignite. He drops the phone onto the nightstand, face down. The screen blinks once, a final, dying notification, then fades into total darkness. Millions of people repeat this exact ritual every single night, waiting for a connection that never arrives. They wonder why the pieces never fit, why the cycle remains unbroken. But the truth lies somewhere else, far away from the glow of the screen. In a dimly lit office, Sarah shifts through stacks of paper. She pulls a file from a shelf, the sound of parchment breaking the stillness. She uncaps a pen and circles a data point in deep red ink. She is not looking for a match, she is looking for the breakdown. Everything mainstream culture tells you about how to find someone is wrong. The search for a partner has become a machine, and she is about to dismantle it. Sarah taps the desk, pointing to the 2008 speed dating study. Before the event, participants meticulously documented their requirements. They demanded specific heights, education levels, and career trajectories. They treated attraction like a procurement process, but as the first bell rang and the sessions began, the lists were forgotten. The data shows a stark, undeniable truth. The traits people claimed they needed had zero correlation with the people they actually pursued. A person might demand an Ivy League graduate on paper, but find themselves captivated by someone who shares a sudden, unscripted laugh over a spilled drink. Chemistry does not exist on a spreadsheet. It is not a logical equation to be solved by filtering parameters. It ignites in the seconds between words, in the specific tone of a voice, or a glance caught across a crowded table. When you feel a pull towards someone who contradicts every line on your checklist, stop questioning your judgment. Instead, start questioning the checklist itself. It is not a map to your future. It is a filter that keeps you from seeing the person actually standing in front of you. Sarah turns the page. If chemistry is the spark, intimacy is the structure that keeps the fire burning. She points to the 1997 study where strangers were paired together. They were not compatible on paper. They were not chosen by algorithm. Instead, they navigated 36 specific questions, moving from casual inquiry to the admission of deep-seated fears. They did not wait for a sense of safety to reveal themselves. They revealed themselves to create that safety. This is the second truth. Connection is not found. It is built through the deliberate act of being vulnerable. But there is a final, darker constraint. Sarah taps a graph charting the 1980s research by Hazen and Shaver. Your way of relating to others was mapped long before you understood the concept of romance. The responses you received before age 5 created an emotional blueprint. Whether you are anxious, avoidant, or secure, your past is driving your current reactions. You are not just dating a person, you are dating your own history. These styles act as defaults, steering your choices toward the familiar even when it causes pain. You feel trapped in a cycle because your subconscious is following an old map. But these are not sentences. They are patterns, and they can be rewritten. Back in the apartment, the silence feels different. Mark holds the phone, his thumb hovering over the screen. He does not swipe. He does not search for the next digital validation. Instead, he lets his hand drop. He sets the device onto the nightstand, face down, and turns toward the window. Outside, the rain blurs the city lights into jagged streaks of color. He presses his palms against the glass, watching his own reflection superimposed over the dark street below. For the first time in years, he stops looking for someone else to fix the equation. He looks at the man in the glass. He asks the question that changes everything. What is the pattern I keep repeating? The science does not offer a list of who to love. It does not provide a shortcut to intimacy or a guarantee of safety. Instead, it offers a mirror. It explains why he reaches for the same shadows and why he retreats from the same light. The realization is quiet, but it is absolute. He is no longer a passive passenger to his past. He is the architect of his own reactions. The cycle that felt like a cage is now just a map of where he has been. Understanding the pattern is the first step toward breaking it. He pulls his hand away from the glass. The city waits, indifferent and vast. But, for the first time, he is not looking for a connection to save him. He is ready to build one.